All right. Who out there is going to TwitchCon? If you are, listen up because I'm going to give you some awesome advice to make sure your experience goes off without a hitch and to make sure you are properly prepared. Let's go. Hey, it's me, it's Wild coming at you from my stream support playlist where I bring you the best tips and tricks. And if this is your first time here and you want to learn how to improve and grow your stream, make sure you hit that big red subscribe button and tick that bell so you know when my videos go live for you. Okay, so this will be my fourth TwitchCon, and it's also my fourth TwitchCon as an exhibitor. And every year I like to pass on information of things I've learned to make sure everyone has a fun TwitchCon and also a streamlined one. So allow me to share you all the information so you can make the most out of your trip. When you're packing, make sure you bring proper attire, comfy clothes for at the con, and good shoes for walking because you will be doing a lot of that. Make sure you bring awesome nightlife attire for when you go out and explore the city and have your adventures. And costumes are always a good icebreaker for when you're at the convention. Remember, always dress to impress. While you're packing, make sure you do not forget your awesome business cards that you'll be handing out constantly on your trip as well. If you need any help with that, I will put a card in the top corner here on everything you need to know about making the proper business card as a streamer and content creator. Let's talk about the roadmap and game plan you're gonna have when you go to your convention. Make sure you jot down an itinerary and also download the app for whatever convention you're going to. So if you're going to TwitchCon, download the TwitchCon app. This way you can be on top of everybody that's presenting, exhibitors, when meetings are going on, and things you want to see. So that way you can plan out and schedule your time so that way it's effective. If you can, when you're planning out, make sure you leave ample time for appointments and meetings and get-togethers with all your fellow streamers because this is one of the best ways you can network and grow your stream. And oh yeah, if you're going to appointments or meetups, don't be late. Meeting people and engaging is the biggest part of the convention. So don't be shy to talk to fellow affiliates, streamers, partners, booth vendors, and exhibitors. Always remember, when you're talking, be polite. Don't be pushy. Be courteous. Don't interrupt. Always ask permission for a photo or video. Leave on a good note and thank that person or vendor for their time. And oh yeah, repeat after me. Don't be a creeper. Observe body language. Know when to leave. People have places to go, so don't hog all their time. When talking and presenting yourself, make sure you're presentable. Dress to impress. Make sure your breath is fresh. Make sure you smell clean. Deodorant is OP, by the way. Make eye contact and listen to what they say. And wait your turn to talk. Again, don't interrupt and don't speak over others. And always remember, it's okay to reintroduce yourself because there's a lot of things going on at a convention and names and faces may get confused, so don't be afraid to go back up to somebody and reintroduce yourself. When you're on the con floor or exhibit hall, make sure you have your badge or a name tag that clearly shows who you are and what you are. Make sure you talk to every vendor and exhibitor out on the floor. If you're interested in working with a particular company for their product or service or whatever it is, make sure you ask all the important questions and learn everything about them, the company, and the service or product that they provide. Don't be concerned with things like if you're big enough or if your view count is good enough for them, because a lot of companies are willing to work with micro or smaller influencers out there. It just takes the right type of confidence and impression to get them to work with you. If you feel like you're too small and that will be holding you back, working with smaller companies and indie companies can be a great place to start, so look out for those. If you have any fears or anxieties about talking with people or groups or companies or vendors or exhibitors or anything like that, get yourself a nice wingman or a nice wingwoman, because when you work with somebody that's a buddy, a lot of those anxieties and fears go away, and plus you can make a better impression with the two of you. Just make sure you include your wingman or wingwoman in the conversation and don't be afraid to promote them if you think they will be a better fit for the company. Hey, it's all about helping each other grow together. When it comes to networking, make sure you always have your business cards ready. You never know where you will run or bump into somebody that you can hand one out to, and that can be the start of something wonderful. Make sure you have 3 types of pitches ready: a 15-second, a 30, and a 60-second pitch. Because sometimes you only have so much time to make an impression with somebody that's willing to offer you. So you got to make sure each one of those is ready to go for the proper situation it will be used in. When it comes to crafting a perfect pitch, you want to think about one particular thing, your USP, which is your unique selling point. What makes you unique? What makes you important? What makes you different? What makes you relevant? Everything like that needs to be crafted and molded in to the perfect pitches for each one of those three that we said before. And boom, there you go. That's how you stand out. If you're networking and you have a community or you're growing one, don't be afraid to inform people where you will be on social media, what times you'll be at certain locations, and for how long. This way you can keep a solid community growing while giving back a little bit of yourself to them. A really dope tip for networking and growing yourself while at the convention is whenever you meet somebody, a viewer, an affiliate, a partner, an exhibitor or booth, ask if you can take a picture with them, and when you do, ask if it's okay if you tag them in the picture. People love being shared and shouted out, and this is a great way for them to get exposure, as well as they may even follow you on another platform, which can funnel back into your stream. Wellness and safety is important, and right off the bat, you need to make sure you please drink a lot of water. Remember to take breaks and eat. Keep your energy up so that way you can be awesome and have a good charisma while you're at the convention. Make sure you take it easy on the alcohol because you don't want to be hungover the next day and miss a lot of important things or cool meetups. Please make sure you don't accept drinks from strangers or leave your drink unattended. You're going to be meeting a lot of people, giving a lot of hugs and handshakes, so always remember to bring hand sanitizer so that way you don't get sick while you're at the convention. Post-con follow-ups are extremely important. If you plan on doing collaborations with people you met or working with companies that you met, generally the best advice is to follow up with them about 2 to 3 days after the convention has ended. Remind the people what you talked about, how you met, and how your value can help them. That's what you always want to include in your follow-ups. If you met any streamers that you think you would mesh well with, don't be afraid to go into their stream a few days after the convention as well. And again, remind them how you met, so that way you can start a new friendship, a new relationship, and you guys can all help grow each other within the streaming community. TwitchCon is amazing if you make the most of it. And to make the most of it, you need to make sure you do 2 things. Have fun and take your time, because you can't go through the whole convention in no time flat. And if you do, you're not gonna have that much fun. Make the most out of your experience by squeezing every little thing out of it that you can. Now, what's the best part really about TwitchCon? Well, to be honest, it's me. That's right, you can see me in Artist Alley. This will be my 4th year presenting, so make sure you come on by, we'll share an awesome hug, talk about Twitch, and I might even let you paint a happy little cloud. It'll be a good old time, and we'll share a nice bro hug. I'll share more information when we get closer to the date, because I don't know the booth number just yet. But if you'd like to make the most out of your TwitchCon experience, I went above and beyond. I had a friend that's a SoCal, San Diego resident write a nice little blog on things that you can do outside of the conventions, restaurants and places to go, so that way you can truly make the most of your adventures out here to Southern California. You can find that on the InsideCreator.com blog, which I'll put links in the show notes below. Make sure you check it out because it's got a lot of awesome information in there. If you need any more help on how to make TwitchCon bigger and better for you, I'm going to put a video up here on the side about making the perfect business card. That's going to help you out be, obviously, bigger and better. I will see you all in the next stream support video coming out real soon, and I can't wait to see you all at TwitchCon. I will see you all later. Take care and peace!